Jacksonville State University was hit by a serious storm, damaging a lot of buildings on campus.
That's right. Stephanie Sanastasi is live in Jacksonville and has the story of one couple from our area who rode out the storm there. Stephanie.
And Kim and Josh, thankfully everyone here is okay. And this afternoon, the National Weather Service was here assessing all the damage here. They were able to confirm that an EF3 tornado touched down right here in Jacksonville. Now today, I was able to speak to a couple who was originally right from our area. They tell me how they were hidden, huddled together inside their kitchen pantry as this tornado hit. Roofs ripped off, trees and power lines down, and a community cleaning up after a storm barreled through their town.
It's going to take a lot of work to get it back to where it used to be.
Owen Kilgore and his wife Andrea live just 10 minutes away from campus here.
I'm a football coach at Jacksonville State. I coach the cornerbacks.
Last night, as the storm made its way through here, Kilgore did the first thing any coach would do, check on his players.
I know I had at least one in my position group that was here, and then we had quite a few others on the team that stayed around.
Thankfully, Kilgore found out all the guys were safe. This is a picture of the team taken by the school photographer last season.
It's a lot of good people. It's a special place. They call it the friendliest campus in the South, and I believe that's true.
The cleanup here in Jacksonville is just beginning. Down the road from campus and left in the path of destruction are the remains of West Point Baptist Church. From above, you can see how the storm ripped apart this house of worship. The pastor says the church was planning to celebrate its 100th anniversary this May. Back here on campus, Jacksonville's mayor has a strict message for anyone planning to see this firsthand.
The entire JSU campus is absolutely off limits. Do not attempt to enter that area.
The Kilgores respect that, and tonight they're just thankful everyone's okay.
We were prepared, but luckily we did not get hit.
Police here have put a curfew in effect tonight in an effort to prevent any looting. Reporting live tonight in Jacksonville, Alabama, Stephanie Sanastasi, News Channel 9.
Stephanie, thank you for your reporting down there. Thankfully, nobody was hurt there. Let's now go back to David Glenn. David, what can we expect? Explain what happened last night, because it went just south of us here in the Chattanooga area.
Yeah, and it was just south. And for those of you unfamiliar with where Jacksonville is, it's right between Gadsden and Anniston right here. Now, here's where a warm front was last night. South of that is where there was a tremendous amount of energy, and the storms basically riding right along that front down to the south and east. So where we were to the north, well, these were strong, a squall line with strong wind gusts, but nowhere near the strength of these that moved right along that warm front. If that front had made farther progress north, all of that may have been translated farther north. So it could have been a totally different situation. So for us, not as bad, but terrible for that area down there. If you look at the storm reports, see these tornadoes here, and that's near Jacksonville, all the way across to the Georgia-Alabama border. All of these touchdowns appear to be, the National Weather Service is still studying that, appear to be from the same parent storm with that long track tornado, making touchdowns along the way, all the way to the Georgia border. Notice for us, very little, thankfully, in the way of damage. But again, terrible situation there north of I-20 in Georgia and Alabama. Hannah Lawrence is now live outside to show us what the storms were like in areas farther south of us, not just in Jack State, but all the way into Georgia. Hannah?
Yeah, David, people here in Chattanooga were preparing for the worst yesterday, but here's a look at people in Georgia and Alabama who are cleaning up tonight instead. It all began with strong winds and hail that set off tornado sirens in parts of northeastern Alabama.
We heard the usual noise, the sound of a train. We all ran next door, got in the neighbor's basement.
Several miles to the east, across the state line, Ashley Andrews says she heard the same noise when the storm reached her Georgia home.
It felt like it was just like it was ripping the roof off. And as you can see, most of our roof is gone.
She waited out the winds under a mattress.
We were in the bathroom where there was no windows, and you can kind of just feel it shaking the whole house.
The elements not only ruined homes, but also vehicles in the storm's path, too. Owners say that the storm lasted about 10 to 15 minutes, the bad part of it, that is. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Hannah Lawrence, News Channel 9.
Hannah, thank you. Well, this severe weather is the perfect reminder to get a weather radio. It could save your life. If your power goes out, the weather radios will still alert you about what's coming your way. But News Channel 9 is having another weather event at the Hickson Academy Sports on Thursday, and then we'll be out there from 12 to 7. If you have a radio, bring it by and we will program it for you free. If you need one, you can buy it and then we will program it.
And after the weekend storms, many of you shared your pictures with us. This one comes from Crystal Hammond in Englewood, Tennessee. And Whitney WEIR shared a picture of this. It's a double rainbow in Athens. Very pretty there. And in Cleveland, this one from Jamie Naughton Kripe. We want to see your pictures. If you're on your smartphone, just go to burst.com/newschannel9 to upload your pictures and videos, give your name and location so we can share those on the air, also online.
Other news now, the Chatsworth Police Department says a worker at Mohawk was injured in an accident